What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. This is serious. Wow, what the
fuck? What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit, eh? Lit up the teeth, man. Turn. Today, 2 motherfucking days straight here outside crib, man. Hey man, say man, make sure y'all take off September the 1st, you know what I'm saying? We know we just doing a little thing on that one day, September the 1st. Make sure you fuck with your boy, like and subscribe, man. Kevin 2 turn in this bitch, man. You know, we're gonna continue to work, continue to strive, and keep on continue to do our thing on this bitch, man. You know, I appreciate all the support I've been getting on Instagram and all my other platforms. Y'all been killing it, and I fuck with y'all, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep on continuing to rock and do our motherfucking thing, man. So, like and subscribe to videos, and yeah, we'll be in this bitch. Alright. Boom. So this is a crazy video, man. You know, Dwayne Haskins, RP. Dwayne Haskins was the quarterback for the Washington Redskins, you know. And, you know, that's like our mortal enemy for the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? We used to always play the Washington Redskins. You know, I remember Dwayne Haskins, bro, you know, and he ended up disappearing. And it's crazy because, you know what I'm saying, he's actually kind of decent. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like the best, you know what I'm saying, but he was decent. You know, he helped team up a little bit. And, you know, he came from the Buckeyes, which, you know, Buckeyes pretty good. And, okay, so I guess this happened in 2022. He got killed and got ran over by a truck. I think it was like on a highway in the middle of the night or some shit. And they just named it as an accident, and that he just was walking in the middle of the road intoxicated and just got ran over and shit. Well, recently, like a week ago, some more info had came out, you dig, like Crip. They trying to say it was a setup, a robbery, and he got drugged. Now, this is getting crazy because now, you know, people are trying to say it was an accident, he was drunk, and he was just walking and he just got hit. Now they saying that no. It was a female and some other dudes who robbed him, kidnapped him, drugged him, took his money, and they basically what's that shit called when you owe these people money and they try to put that over your head and shit, blackmail them. They were trying to do that to him. And I guess he must have got away or they let him go or some shit. And like I said, he was like, they drugged him, so he was intoxicated. And he ended up getting killed. Now, the reports are in that people will find out that he was drugged and robbed, which is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, you know, messing with these females, man, you never fucking know who these females know or what they can do. These are some dangerous motherfucking females. When Cardi B was talking about she used to drug men, hey, y'all be thinking that shit a game? These females really be trying to drug niggas and rob these niggas, you know what I'm saying? So we got the female, we got the videos of them saying that he might have been like, yeah. And we got another video about his career and what the people said about him, man. So make sure y'all like, subscribe these videos up, man. This is a sad situation that now it's gonna turn into a homicide. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, man. So make sure y'all fuck with your boy.
Now an investigation is underway after the death of Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Dwayne Haskins. The rising NFL star died Saturday while crossing I-95.
It's been over a year since the tragic death of Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Dwayne Haskins, who was killed in Florida during a traffic accident. Yet somehow this apparently slipped through the cracks of FS1 and Colin Cowherd during a segment a week ago when discussing about the current QB market. During the show, Colin made a list of 20 quarterbacks drafted since 2013 who could not win a Super Bowl, which included the likes of Haskins himself.
And then the third category is 20 guys who are not getting to a Super Bowl and certainly not winning it. And that's everybody else. From Baker Mayfield, Teddy Bridgewater, Dwayne Haskins, guys that are just not.
To make matters worse, at no point did Coward attempt to correct himself, and it's crazy that for a production as big as The Herd, something like this would pass through the many different eyes in the production process. Anyways, that said, Dwayne Haskins played for the Steelers in 2021 and was set to replace Ben Roethlisberger in 2022 before his untimely death. The former Buckeye was drafted by the then Washington Redskins with the 15th overall pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, but struggled there for 2 seasons and was eventually released by Ron Rivera. So recently it was announced that the estate of Dwayne Haskins reached a settlement with the truck driver who was reported to have been speeding, driving carelessly, and carrying a cargo load exceeding the legal weight limit. Also included in the lawsuit was alleged negligence by the Florida Department of Transportation and the rental car company, as well as a contract that provides the signage along the Interstate 595. Dwayne was on his way back to Pittsburgh after working out with several teammates prior to the tragic accident. He was hit by a truck while he was walking on the South Florida highway near Fort Lauderdale Airport. At the time, according to toxicology reports, Haskins was legally drunk with a blood alcohol level of 0.24 when he was struck by the dump truck. It was also determined by the reports he had tested positive for ketamine. And this is where things kind of take a twist, because also in the lawsuit, it alleges that Dwayne Haskins was the target of blackmail and robbery conspiracy prior to his death. The suit also includes 4 individuals, 2 restaurants, a golf driving range, and a hotel as defendants associated to the alleged conspiracy. Honestly, this is a bizarre turn of events to this story. Not much information was provided to this new story alleging Haskins was drugged and a target of blackmail. In my opinion, for this many different parties to be involved, it appears that this may have been set up by a group of individuals who likely knew the QB. It's kind of still too early to speculate, but I'll make a new video once more information about this aspect of the story gets revealed. That said, I do feel for the truck driver in a way. Dude was probably just driving on the interstate at night just like any other evening, and then someone who's under the influence tries to cross the interstate. It's most likely his insurance didn't want to fight this battle and found it was cheaper just to make the case go away and settle. Anyways, even still, a lot of this case is just not adding up. It took this long to even get this part of the story out. I feel like there is a lot more to this story, and it'll probably come out later in time, but for now, this is just a weird tragic event that cost the life of a young man.
Incredibly sad news broke on April 9th, 2022. The Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Dwayne Haskins had passed away due to an accident in South Florida. The entire NFL world mourns the loss of such a young and special talent that not only had so much time left in the league, but also an entire life ahead of him, as he was only 24 years old at the time of his passing. Here's the true story of the passing of Dwayne Haskins. So Dwayne Haskins had been in South Florida during his off-season training, as according to Adam Schefter. As he stated on Twitter, Dwayne Haskins was training in South Florida with other Steelers QBs, RBs, and wide receivers. He then passed this morning in South Florida when he was involved in a car collision. So following up, he then released another tweet stating, and I quote, "Dwayne Haskins, a standout at Ohio State before becoming Washington's first-round pick and then playing in Pittsburgh. He passed this morning when he was involved in a car accident in South Florida. Per his agent, Cedric Sanders, Haskins would have turned 25 years old on May 3rd. Dwayne Haskins was on a trip down to South Florida in order to continue his training and continue to grow bonds with his teammates, as a huge void in the team was made once Big Ben officially retired from the NFL. Dwayne Haskins was looking to fill in and become the new starter of the Pittsburgh Steelers, but with this terrible turn of events, we will never be able to see what could have been with Dwayne Haskins Jr. Now, official reports came out from news sources stating that Dwayne Haskins had sadly passed after an incident on the highway. On Saturday morning, Dwayne Haskins tried to cross the interstate of 595 while on foot. Not every single detail has been released from authorities just yet, as the Haskins family needs to approve it before it goes on social media, but here is what has come out so far. Supposedly, the incident was reported to the Florida Highway Patrol just after 6:30 a.m. on April 9th. The patrol reported that Haskins had been walking on the highway for unknown reasons. After Haskins was involved in the accident, it was confirmed that he passed at the scene by Highway Patrol officials. officials. Unfortunately, there is still a lot of unknowns to his passing. Some sources are claiming that Haskins' vehicle ran out of gas, so he was trying to cross the highway because there was some sort of mall or some sort of store just up the hill. But a traffic investigation is underway in order to try and collect every single bit of possible details in order to form at least some sort of reason for all of this happening. The Florida Patrol had stated in a public message that it could take up to another 90 days before we're able to get more information on the case. After Haskins' sad passing, many of his teammates and friends just shared how great of an overall person that Dwayne Haskins was on and off the field. Even with Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin stating, "I am devastated and at a loss for words with the unfortunate passing of Dwayne Haskins. He quickly became a part of our Steelers family upon his arrival in Pittsburgh and was one of our hardest workers, both on the field and in our community. Dwayne was a great teammate, but even more so as a tremendous friend to so many. I am truly heartbroken. Our thoughts and prayers are with his wife and his entire family during this difficult time." Another close teammate of Dwayne Haskins was Chase Claypool, who actually was with Dwayne on the trip in South Florida, and he had this to say on the situation. "I spent your final moments with you, and I can't help but think about how selfless you were in those moments. All you cared about was making sure that everyone around you was okay, and I can't thank you enough for that. You are what I strive to be." Even Steelers running back Najee Harris was with Haskins just a day before his sad passing, as he was also down in Florida practicing with him, as we saw on Instagram. But this is when we saw Haskins' closest friends throughout his football career share love on Twitter. Terry McLaurin, wide receiver on Washington, shared some insight between the friendship of the two, as they have spent time at Ohio State together, and they were even drafted to Washington together as well. He stated, and I quote, "Devastated is the only word I can come up with right now. Dwayne always had a smile on his face. He had a personality that was one of one. We talked the night we both were drafted about how hopeful we were for our future and how excited we were to be able to play and compete together again. I thank God for those memories that we shared and the conversations that we had. I'll miss those so much. He was a man trying to become the best version of himself, just like we all are. He was excited to continue to compete for his dream, and I know as well as the closest to him that his best years on and off the field were ahead of him. He was more than a phenomenal football player who could spin it like I have never seen to this day. He was a guy who wanted to see the ones around him win and have success. He was a man of God and spoke of his faith quite often. A beloved son, brother, husband, friend, and teammate. I'm heartbroken and pray he knew how much he was loved and how much I loved him. I would have given anything to see him win. His legacy on this earth will forever be felt because of the way he lived life and the way he impacted everyone he came in contact with. Until we meet again, brother, save a spot for me in that big end zone in the sky where we will celebrate again one day." Ohio State football also posted on Twitter a tweet to remember Dwayne Haskins by stating, "Leader, legend, forever a Buckeye," with also his former Ohio State coach stating, "Heartbroken to hear the loss of Dwayne Haskins Jr. My thoughts and prayers go out to his incredible family, one of the greatest quarterbacks in Ohio State history, but an even better son, teammate, and friend. God bless." Now, another person who shared the locker room with Haskins was being Big Ben. He had this to say, "D-Hask, I only had the privilege to know Dwayne for a short time, but in that time, I got to meet a young man who didn't seem to ever have a bad day. He came to work every day with a smile on his face and energy and love in his heart. I really enjoy his passion and love for the game, wanting to learn and be the best. His smile and zeal for life will be missed. Wish we had more time together on this earth, but I will cherish the time and laughs that we had. And I'll say it again, just like I told you to your face, I still wish I could throw the ball like you. Love you, pal." And to his wife, "We want you to know that we are praying for you and that we're with you. We don't understand why God does what he does, but we have to trust and believe in his plan. You are an amazing woman of faith, and we trust that you will get through this. Love, Ben and Ashley." So Dwayne Haskins will forever be known as a great person that always brought in a positive vibe to any situation that he encountered. and he always made sure to look out for the people around him. And of course, with his short but so powerful of football career throughout college and entering the NFL, we will sadly never be able to see what could have happened from Dwayne Haskins, given him the chance of a starting position with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dwayne had possibly one of the best seasons as a college athlete at Ohio State, as he set multiple records such as season passing yards of 4,831, which included 50 touchdown passes and 4,939 total offensive yards, while taking the Buckeyes to a 13-1 record and a road.
Alright, we back. So yeah, so like I was saying, man, you know, these football players, man, a lot of these football players are not street smart. You know what I'm saying? You dig? We just gonna keep it like that. They're not street smart. Some of them really grew up in a good household. You know what I'm saying? Probably had both of their parents. You know what I'm saying? They lived a good life. You feel me? Wasn't nothing really too bad with them. They went to college. They did their thing in college. They ain't never really been on the streets. And when they get into the celebrity lifestyle, you know, you don't have to. You ain't controlled by your parents no more. You ain't controlled by the school no more. You ain't controlled by nothing. So you can do whatever the fuck you want. And plus, they got like a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and it'll be weird, you know, you be getting hit in the DM. You be getting hit in the DM, and you be thinking these hoes really be trying to fuck with you. They be like, hey, what's up? And you try to hit them back, and you don't even, you know, you try to shrug them off because you don't even be feeling these hoes. They hit you in the DMs, and you just, one day, you just like, okay, I'm just kind of feeling this day. And you hit the hoe back up. And not knowing this bitch was trying to lurk on your life the whole damn time. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the females, they are real good at trying to play like they fucking with you, you know what I'm saying? As far as they trying to be in a relationship, trying to give you some sex, or trying to do anything. And, you know, and that's what I be saying, you never know who they know. You thinking they only fucking with you, but they got a whole bunch of other niggas, hood niggas. These like some hood ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't got nothing going for them. I ain't gonna tap. These niggas ain't got nothing going for them. These motherfucking bozos who be trying to hit credit card scammers. Never work in their life, you know what I'm saying? Them type of bozos. So, he thought that, you know what I'm saying, they were probably gonna meet up or have a relationship and do what it do. Come to find out, she probably did do it, but she probably put something in that nigga drink, robbed him and everything. And I don't know how he got free, but I don't know if they dumped him off at the car or some shit or what, bro. And you know, that's what they trying to find out. How did he get drunk and robbed and all this stuff that happened to him, man. And you know, Dwayne Haskins, man, like I said, man, I used to see that nigga in the Redskins, and they said he was gonna get traded to Pittsburgh. You know, he's gonna come up after Ben Roethlisberger, but he passed away before he could even get to play. And this was like in 2022. He passed away before he could even get to play against the play with them niggas, man. And that's sad, you know what I'm saying? This world, man, is so damn crazy and toxic, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers don't like to work. They don't like to think on their own. They don't like to do nothing. You know, if they get an easy lick out of you, they will. You know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised how many people like to really work and get it out the mud. These niggas don't like to do none of that. These niggas are looking at chops, looking at licks and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, Dwayne Haskins, he probably has some chains, some money in the cribbo. He probably has some other shit he had. You dig? And it's just, you know, they be lurking. The enemy always lurking. You know what I'm saying? You thinking like, bruh, okay, I'm doing pretty good. You know, why would they want to hurt me? And I'm doing pretty good. My life is doing pretty good and shit. And they just want to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And it don't make sense sometimes, bruh. Like, just must this fucking phone keep on stopping. It don't make sense on my music. Like, it don't make sense sometimes how you know, these motherfuckers, they'll literally take your life or get you killed just for a quick buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much money do you think they probably got out these niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he's a millionaire. This nigga's a millionaire. This nigga probably got paid buku money. But these niggas are ready to take a nigga out easily for some money. You know what I'm saying? That's why motherfuckers don't have friends, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't have friends. Motherfuckers don't be cooling around people. Motherfuckers don't go to clubs. Cause you know you go to club, then be the easiest one to get for people to drug you. You get a drink, niggas gonna drop something in your drink, you get drugged up and shit, and niggas gonna try to act like they fuck with you, and they try to say, come to my car, and they go to your car and they all drugged up and shit, you know what I'm saying? You all drugged up. You start, at first you walk like this. Then the drug kick, you like, you all fucked up, your mind all fucked up, you like, what the fuck, nigga? You just black out, and you really think like, damn, did the liquor really do that to me? Nope, my guy, they really put some shit in your fucking drink, nigga. And it's like, I don't know if they meant for him to get killed like that, you know what I'm saying? But he died, you know what I'm saying? And the man who hit him was a truck, he was a worker. He didn't even know what the fuck was going on. And they settled how much he got hit and shit, but it's like, he wasn't even knowing what the fuck was going on, dude. Cause like I said, they were saying Dwayne Haskins was just drunk. But now it's like, man, this is a murder, homicide right now, bro. So, and it's crazy because females are probably 8. And it's crazy, man, because they probably got like $20,000. They spent that on some fucking food and some fucking designer clothes and try to flash it for Instagram for a quick moment, and they done. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you ready to take a nigga life for a quick Instagram post, some clothes and some food, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And maybe some jewelry they got out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you want to give these females chances, especially on Instagram. But as I know in life, man, as I done came up on Instagram is nothing but a motherfucking prostitute. Nigga, Instagram is nothing but prostitutes. Nigga, I swear, nigga, I be having these random ass hoes be hitting me up out of nowhere, nigga. I don't even be asking these hoes, cause I know these hoes just be on some prostitute shit, nigga. Instagram is literally nothing but prostitutes, nigga. It's like, you be thinking these girls on some wholesome ass girls. No, the fuck they not. These girls are nothing but prostitutes on that bitch, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and a lot of them be scamming, and a lot of them be trying to take your life, because they be haters, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these hoes are haters. They see what you got, and they want it. And they feel like, and it's crazy because they feel like they deserve it. And I've been in situations where females feel like they deserve a lot of your shit for no reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, why do you deserve my shit? Because I got it. So I got it. You think you deserve it? You know what I'm saying? And the hoes, man, and the hoes on that bitch, man, they sneaky. They got their own plot. You know what I'm saying? They got other niggas who run it. They got niggas who running they shit before them and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, man. These niggas be setting these famous people up, man. And that's the thing about it, you know, like I said, man, he probably didn't have no hood in him, no nothing. And he probably was thinking like, man, I'm finna give me a good night in with this female. We finna just cool. And she slipped a motherfucking pill in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the fuck he got away though, bruh. Damn, man. And you know, it's sad because the family guys lived through that shit of now they think like it's murder now, and they say it was a female and 2 other people. They like, bruh, fuck, you know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of people fuck with Dwayne Haskins, his coaches, his ex-teammates. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was gonna get a chance to go play with the motherfucking Pittsburgh Steelers, nigga. He had that moment, nigga. He was gonna go to the Pittsburgh Steelers, nigga, and really go crazy type shit. And months before that even happened, bro, before he even get to that point, he died. But that was all I was wondering. I was like, damn, what the fuck? I was like, damn, that really happened to Dwayne Haskins? You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, he played against the Cowboys 24/7. So I'm like, bruh, he was actually a decent quarterback. He wasn't like the best quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like no motherfucking Pat Mahomes or some shit. But he was decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why you gotta have. Sometimes you gotta have your family beside you, or some people who know what the fuck is going on. Because you know you're thinking you just living life thinking, nah. Nobody wouldn't do that. Nobody would try to steal from me. Nobody would try to rob me. Nobody would try to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck would they try to hurt me? I didn't do nothing to them. But these motherfuckers are some devious people, man. They will do anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know it makes that shit where in rap song where the females be talking about they be drugging niggas. It makes it sound even more crazier, bro. Cause I remember one video, this girl was knocking on the door, and the dude wasn't gonna open the door because you know what I'm saying, he wasn't trusting it. And it was like two more other dudes behind down the hallway was walking behind her after she left. So it's like, you feel me? This hoe will set you up in a heartbeat, man, and got no morals about it, you know what I'm saying? It just, like I said, man, females with a pretty face, big old booty, and a nice body, sometimes be the ones that try to take you out, bruh. These motherfuckers be backdoor set up hoes, you know what I'm saying? So, I feel bad for Dwayne Haskins, man. Prayers out to his family, you know what I'm saying? Life is getting tough, you know what I'm saying? Now that people think it's a homicide, it's getting actually crazy now because people just thought it was just an accident. He just got drunk. Now they're like saying he got robbed, drunk, and almost had blackmail and almost just, you know what I'm saying, kidnapped type shit. So, more info coming out, bro, and that's how it goes, you know what I'm saying? When you got that clout, and that's why I said clout sometimes is not good because it brings unnecessary attention to you when, you know, you don't need that attention, you feel me? But that's how it goes, you know, that was his dream to be in the football league, and he made it, and shit, sad situation, man. So make sure you like, subscribe to bitch, and we out this bitch. Hood, Northside crib.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. Even though this is instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.